Welcome to another episode of the Freshman Podcast. It's your boy Josh, also known as Jay Fresh. To my right, we have also known as Yeski. Back at it again with another season preview. Today we're going to be talking about the Denver Nuggets, the reigning MVP's team. So let's start off with some of the key additions / off-season pickups. So they signed Jeff Green. They also gave Aaron Gordon a contract extension. He got the bag. As well as re-signing Austin Rivers, and they signed Tariq Black. Not sure how much of an impact he's going to have on the season, but I think that Jeff Green pickup is going to be big for them because they did wind up losing Paul Millsap essentially, and Jeff Green had some really nice games for the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. So shout out to them for that. And they drafted Nashawn Highland from VCU with the 26th pick. Not too sure about him. I have to do a little bit of research on him. Not sure how he's going to fit in the mix of things. And key losses, as mentioned, they did lose Paul Millsap, one of those veteran guys. He kind of did wind up taking a lesser role last season, but definitely one of those core guys for the Nuggets in years past. How do you feel about any of these additions, draft pick? What do you think?
Jeff Green was a good pickup. I know a lot about. I'm so used to calling him Highland Bones because they gave him the nickname Bones off this YouTube video from like he was in high school. He was hooping outside in like New Jersey and like he made some dude like fall. They was playing 1-on-1 like 2 different times, but he's like a scoring guard like most of the guards that they have. He's like a scoring guard. But other than that, I mean. To me, they're still the same team. They got Jamal Murray coming back. My biggest thing is, what are you gonna do? Like they still have one of the youngest, experienced, talented team in the league. Like, what are you gonna do? Like they done came up short back to back years. Like they had a chance with Phoenix, but I understand Murray was hurt, but he probably would have played a big role in that series. But I mean, eventually it's time for it's getting to the point now where it's gonna be we start trading off the team and rebuilding, or they gonna win. Like it's kind of the only thing I see. But Jeff Green is a veteran presence for him to replace Paul Millsap. That's about it.
Well, to segue into what you kind of touched on briefly, let's talk about the seeding predictions. I kind of feel like this is based off of, it could go one of two ways, depending on how long it takes for Murray to kind of fully recover from the injury. I feel like they could be top 4 if Murray comes back with significant time left in the season. First, if he comes back late, they might be in the 4 to 6 range. I don't think they'll be like the 8th seed or nothing. I think the Joker alone can win you some games in a regular season. I think he needs help more so in the playoffs. So I think if Murray is there, top 4 seed. If Murray isn't there for majority of the season, I think lower 4, 5, 6 seed. So we'll see. How about you?
They in between. Yeah, they about 3, well, about 4 through 8. In my eyes, they about 4 through 8.
I don't know about 8 because even without Murray last season, they weren't in the 8.
It's like now you got to move the teams up from the bottom. So you got L.A., Golden State, the 2 teams that's going up top.
Yeah.
10 times out of 10. Then you got Utah.
But you also got the Clippers falling back.
Yeah, that's why I said, you know, 4 through 8.
Like, they'll probably be on the lower half.
Yeah, that's just about it. Phoenix, Utah, Lakers, Golden State up top, and I see everybody else just like fighting for the most part. But if they do get Murray back, then I feel like they can stay up there. About then that's like 3 through 5. But I feel like they can beat out Utah or Phoenix. I don't necessarily. If Golden State can stay healthy, no. If the Lakers stay healthy, no. Now it depends on Jamal Murray coming back or not. That's all it depends on for me.
All right, let's talk about some of the player/team accolades. I think Joker will be in talks for MVP yet again. I also think he will be an All-Star again, probably a starting center or whatever you want to call it, front court player. And Michael Porter Jr. possibly in running for Most Improved next season. He will have to take on a bigger role potentially next season with the delayed return of Murray, but they do have the veteran and Aaron Gordon signed, so maybe he will take on more of a role. But I think his role will more so be on the defensive end. Michael Porter's role will be more so on the offensive end. I think they're gonna try to use Gordon against a lot of teams how they use him against Portland. Try to put that bigger body on some of those smaller scorers, and try to contain them. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think they'll have like a 6-man. I don't think Compazzo is going to be the 6-man of the year. Man, I don't think Austin Rivers will be either. So yeah, I just think MVP possibility for Joker, All-Star for sure, and that's about it as far as accolades for the team.
No MVP for Giannis. All right.
Who?
No MVP for Giannis though. You couldn't say
Giannis. He has a big three. He doesn't have a big three. Doesn't that play a factor into MVP race? Like when you have a team, you can't necessarily win it. No.
His team is all around good. I would rather some.
You just said the man's team was gonna be the 4th through 8th seed. That's not a good team.
That's the West though. You gotta think about it. That's the
What
West.
does that mean?
I would rather surround Giannis with his team than the team that he has now. I will tell you that.
No, that's tough. I don't think I would do that.
They got a lot of shooters.
This is the only thing I'll say is Giannis in the West with that team, they're not going to the finals.
How come?
With everybody healthy, y'all not beating LA.
How come?
What do you mean how come? Y'all not beating LA with that team.
Healthy Jamal, Will Barton, Porter, Giannis, Aaron. We put Giannis at the 5.
But you're taking Joker off the team, right? Basically, right? Okay.
Yeah, it would be a flip-flop.
Nah. No.
It would be a flip-flop.
No.
I'm just saying, put Giannis at the 5. What's going to happen?
But last season you didn't have Murray, so you have to put him in the same position as the Joker was. No. Sorry.
Murray running pick and rolls with Giannis?
He wasn't there last season, you hate.
I'm just saying, like, this year, like, flip-flop.
He's still not going to be there until, like, the end of the season.
Just saying, you can't discount and say that the Joker doesn't have a good team. He can win with that team.
He doesn't. They play in the way. Yeah, you just said 4 through 8. You didn't say 2 through 3.
I said if Murray doesn't come back, they're 4 through 8. I said if Murray comes back, they can be a 3 seed. Because they're not better than LA, and they're not better than Golden State. But
they better
the rest of the team,
they better than Phoenix.
Absolutely.
They couldn't beat them last year.
Hold on, Murray wasn't there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Michael Porter Jr. wasn't showing up. It was all Joker. What can I say? Now, I would definitely say that yes, their team is better than Phoenix.
Okay.
Utah's team is better than Phoenix. There's a lot of teams last year was better than Phoenix, but I liked Phoenix because of
you like everybody in the NBA.
The addition of Chris Paul. It was a perfect fit.
You like everybody.
But on paper, if you line them up on paper, Phoenix, Denver, everybody hurt. I mean, not everybody hurt. Everybody not injured. What team are you going to pick? On paper. Just stack them up. Line them up next to each other. You're going to go with Denver.
I guess, yeah.
I'm just saying. Is it not the truth? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay. My counter is just talent that... Because you have talent on paper, doesn't always equate to production on the court. Remember that.
Absolutely. It does not. But I still feel like
we
the
didn't think
Joker's
Phoenix
team
was, we didn't think Phoenix was going to the finals, and they did. We didn't think Milwaukee was going to the finals, and they did.
So we knew that was coming.
No, we no,
we knew that was coming.
No.
They knew that one was coming. We don't have to talk about that.
Yeah,
but
well,
don't throw us in there.
Well,
like
we
that.
know it's not coming this season. Anyway, let's stay on topic. I think the overall team's goal should be conference finals. I don't think it's championship or bust for them. Their goal should be conference finals. As you mentioned, you got to deal with LA. It's a better team. What do we say? LA and Golden State.
Healthy Golden State.
That should be a better team. I think Utah possibly is a better team healthy. But we'll see. I mean, I feel like they matched up with them kind of pound for pound. We've seen when they played in the bubble, it went 7 games. So I think those two teams are like neck and neck. And I said it before, I'm really high on Donovan Mitchell, and it seems like every year he continues to just elevate. But somebody else has to elevate with him, or they're not going to go anywhere. But, I take that back. Jordan Clarkson was hooping last season, too. He was hooping last season, too. But, I don't know, man.
Your statements kill me.
How?
I don't understand it.
How?
How can you say Donovan Mitchell elevate?
Because
and Giannis did the same thing and he gets no respect. I am confused.
No, don't do that.
I am confused and conflicted.
Don't do that. You used to kill Donovan Mitchell, this and that.
When is he going to elevate and win?
Bro, what year is this from? Like 3 or 4?
4.
Okay,
first. Did he just get his contract extension last year?
It's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was like 4, something like that.
And let's compare him to everybody else, his actual peers.
Who he coming in with?
And let's just say like Tatum. Who else was in that draft? No, I take that back. Technically, he was the year after Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons was on Rookie of the Year over him, but Ben Simmons was technically in the league a year prior.
Prior to that.
Just take Ben Simmons or Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
We all know that.
Okay.
That was easy.
But you gotta think about it though. He's had some comments. You said winning. He knocked out Russ and Paul George in playoffs in either year 1 or year 2. Is that not saying much? Just saying. Now you know how I feel about Russ, but you gotta keep it real. That was an accomplishment right there.
It was horrible, but he did. I agree. I mean, it's not that he has elevated his game, but I'm just saying. Y'all can't just do this.
Why is the
y'all can't move the field goal post for other players just because Giannis do his thing.
We're not moving a field goal post for anybody.
Giannis
you just want us to champion him because you do. No, it doesn't work like that.
I'm just saying he's upped everything that he's done since he came in the league.
This is about the Denver Nuggets, not the Milwaukee Bucks.
Right, man. I'm just saying, man.
It's really sad.
But they do stack up head to head versus each other, Denver and Utah. But I don't know. I've been disappointed in Denver for like the last couple seasons because to me, they have a team that could win. They got all the right pieces, in all honesty, to win. I mean, can't do nothing with Joker, and they got shooters around them and defenders. I just don't see why they can't get it together. Like, I don't know. It's like winning is just not there. I feel like for them, it needs to be championship or bust. Don't be content with getting to the conference finals because they could barely get there. So you need to set your limits beyond that instead of it just being second round or conference finals. Like,
I think you got to be realistic, my boy. You got to be realistic.
Nah, we gotta shoot for the.
No.
I shoot for the glory.
I think you need to be realistic with yourself and understand what you going up against. So.
If Milwaukee can do it, they can.
Okay.
You aim for championship, you gotta reach it.
Can we stop with this narrative, please, man? Because we all know the truth.
Giannis
we don't have to keep
he
going
wanted
down
the
the
championship. and they went out and got it. You got to just strive for more, man. Not conference finals.
Cool, man.
Not just the conference finals, you know.
I'm not gonna argue with you about the Bucks. Okay, cool. Cool story, bro.
I'm saying Denver got the team to win. They can win. They do.
Hey, Denver, if you catch as many breaks as the Bucks did,
wow.
you can win too.
I'm just saying, man, they got Murray at the point. Will Barton can score. Oh, we got MPJ, Aaron Gordon, and Joker. You can't tell me that's not a nice starting five right there.
Nobody said that they suck. Well, technically you did because you said lower 4 to 8, some shit like that. I think they have a good team, but I just don't think it's enough to win a championship. It's essentially in anything in life, there's levels to it. You have a good team, and then you have great teams. So,
I mean, even though I know the Lakers are gonna win, but you know, you got Westbrook versus Murray. Of course, Westbrook wins.
So if you already know this, what do you think how do you think they feel?
I mean, if you know this, it's different though. As a player,
it's not.
As a player, you have to be like, I can still get that regardless of what's in front of me.
Man, you gotta be realistic. At the end of the day, you go out there and hoop, but you
gotta be like, I can win this regardless.
Okay. You can win it. Okay. Please just keep that same confidence and same energy during the season, please. I don't want to hear about good 3-0 stuff. Please.
I still felt like we could win.
Cool. Okay. Cool, bro. Cool. All right. I don't have nothing else to say about this.
I still feel like we can win.
Nuggets, I feel like conference finals, this should be a accomplishment and a successful season for you guys. As we all know, the West is a gauntlet. You shouldn't feel bad about coming up short and lose to somebody like the Lakers or potentially the Golden State Warriors. Okay? So, yeah. Anything else from you?
No.
Not related to the Bucks. Not related to the Bucks.
No, man. I just feel like, you know, they got the right pieces to try to do something. They just don't. I don't know. They just don't know how to win, I guess. I don't know what it is, but they just can't get over that hump. Them and Utah, one of the teams that they just can't get over that hump or just can't catch the right break or whatever. But they got a talented team, man. To me right now, it's just championship or bust. Like, eventually it's going to get to the point where they're just going to get tired of getting there and being short, and rebuilding will start coming. You'll see it. I've seen a lot of teams go through it that just be there winning, and then next thing you know, rebuilding season comes. Now they drop the whole house. So, we'll see, though. We'll see.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning into the
Can they beat the Nets?
Of the Freshman Podcast. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. We're not going to entertain any more of his foolishness today.
Okay. Can KD guard the Joker?
And we're out, guys.
Okay. Just asking questions, man.